Good afternoon, Chancellor, Acting Vice Chancellor, distinguished guests, university staff, family, friends, and fellow graduates. I would like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land we meet on today and pay my respects to the elders past, present, and emerging. Thank you all for making the time to be here today. It has never crossed my mind that I'd have to do a speech like this in my life, but here I am, and here it goes. To my fellow graduates, congratulations, we did it. Remember those late nights and early mornings filled with anxiety and stress about meeting deadlines to finish up your reports, and possibly coupled with an unhealthy reliance on certain beverages? For me, it's just coffee, but if you like something stronger, that's a personal preference. Well, those days and nights are over. Unless you're undertaking further studies, then I wish you all the best. I'm sure we've made similar but unique decisions that brought us here today. And those decisions likely stem from the question, what are you going to be, or what do you want to be when you grow up? I, for one, have changed my answer to this question multiple times over the years. I wanted to be a singer, an artist, a professional athlete, a dancer, a chef, a musician, a vet, a hotel manager, and above all, I wanted to be a zookeeper. So as a kid, I took ballet lessons coupled with, I tried to learn a couple instruments, I played a couple different sports, I visited the zoo often, as many weekends as I can get, and I sang in the shower a lot. In my teens, I kept playing sports and went to karaoke with my friends quite a bit, and I discovered a love for traveling as well. So I pursued a diploma in hospitality and tourism, hoping to land a decent job that wouldn't have me stuck behind a screen or behind a desk 9 to 5. From there, I completed a 6-month internship at the Singapore Zoo as part of my diploma under the Park Operations and Guest Relations Department. I found that I didn't really want to be in the service industry through that internship experience, and instead, the whole internship reawakened the 5-year-old me who loved chasing grasshoppers, picking up geckos, and just being surrounded by wildlife. Who knew my sudden revelation would coincide with the recruitment of new zookeepers? Well, I jumped at the opportunity in a heartbeat, and it was from observing and working with animals in my care that I developed an interest in understanding the relationship between animals and their environments beyond the captive institute. Hence my pursuit of a Bachelor of Science and then an honors in environment and sustainability. I guess what I'm trying to say is that it's fine to change our minds. It's all right not knowing exactly what you want to do in life. And if deciding what we want is too difficult, maybe starting by making a list of what we don't want to do, and that's a great start. Some people view life as a 100-meter sprint, and the faster you are, the better, whereas other people prefer to see it as a marathon and pace themselves. Well, I'm not a fan of running. I really don't like running. So I prefer to see my journey as a stroll through the largest national park in the world, where I'm free to stop and admire the flora and fauna whenever I like and take in the sights and sounds. But that's just me, and you do you, and hopefully you can be the best you. I am here today at the request of my parents, mostly my mother, who were unable to attend my previous ceremony due to the pandemic. And now that I'm standing here, I can say that it feels like attending was the right decision. What can I say? Mothers really do know best. I would like to thank the pillars of support that have made getting to this day possible. Be it family, friends, and partners, you've tolerated our stress outbursts, brought us delicious snacks, and then let us leech off your Netflix and Disney Plus accounts. You've helped us keep the pets quiet and kept TV volumes down while we were taking online classes from the comfort of our beds. Most of all, you understood when we were uncommunicative for days on end, but you were still the first responders and the biggest supporters when we got overwhelmed. On behalf of all the graduates here today, thank you all, and we appreciate everything you've done for us. I would also like to give special thanks to some of my personal MVPs, or most valuable people, who've made my journey the only roller coaster in life I'd voluntarily take a second ride on. Thank you to my parents who flew in from Singapore to be here today. Growing up, I may not have been the brightest or the most obedient kid, but you kept believing in me, and I would not be standing here today if it weren't for the both of you. Thank you to my partner, who's always quietly supporting me in his own special way, and also his family, who have made me feel at home, far away from home. Thank you to my friends who are watching this online and all my other family back in Singapore. Our rubbish chit-chats and deep heart-to-heart sessions, morning breakfast dates, and late-night gossiping provided me with a connection to the world outside of study, and I deeply appreciate that. And thank you to my rockstar supervisors and honors coordinator for igniting and supporting my passion for wildlife research. I've learned so much, and I'm looking forward to continue picking at your brains for years to come. I probably have more people to thank, but I'll just text them later. Once again, on behalf of my fellow graduates, it is with immense gratitude that I would like to thank the University of Southern Queensland and all the people who have enabled and supported our education. Thank you, and I wish you all the very best for your future careers.